Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is Steven Hammer and welcome back to the channel. What we have today is a classic. It is a no longer in production, no longer made, rare to find TNA World Title, the Midwest Heavyweight Title. Oh my gosh, I never thought I would own this belt, especially the official replica. And it's here in my hands. I have seen this belt go for nearly $1,000 on the stock strap for these official replicas, and I was able to snag this one for about $500 on real leather, which we will talk about here in just a little bit. The leather is done by Romeo Anderson. There are a few flaws with the leather, unfortunately, but $500 for the TNA World Title I thought was a steal. I thought this was a great price. The only thing that really mattered to me was I wanted the plates. I wanted the official plates to this belt because a lot of the ones that I've seen just weren't good in my honest opinion. I've seen a lot of bootleg belts of this and a lot of them are just not good. Some of them don't have the domed side plates. Some of them are just stacked. Some of them are domed, but the art still looks off on the replicas compared to the bootlegs. So when I saw this for sale on Facebook, man, I debated over this for a couple of days because originally the price was really high. And I was like, I'm not gonna spend that much money for a belt like that. And then the price went from high to low to about $500 and I said, okay, I have to take it. So there you go, the TNA World Heavyweight Title, which is what a lot of people call in the belt hobby, this is the Midwest World Title because you have the Wildcat version and you have the Midwest version of the TNA World Title. This is the Midwest. So before this belt review goes any further, if you are unfamiliar with this belt, this was held by Samoa Joe, Kurt Angle, Sting, Mick Foley, AJ Styles, guys in TNA around that time, and just a beautiful belt for them to have. In my opinion, the best TNA World Title design. The Wildcat is nice, but nothing compares to the Midwest. In my opinion, you know, everybody has their own opinion, but this is my favorite TNA World Title right here. So reading off that list of names of like Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe, Mick Foley. Mick Foley has always been one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. So when Mr. Bang Bang won this title in TNA and beat Sting, I believe at Lockdown. I don't remember the year, but he beat Sting at Lockdown, and he had this title. I remember him making promo videos at home, holding the belt over his shoulder, dropping his kids off at the bus stop as they go to school, and he's just, I'm just a regular dad, TNA World Champion, dropping my kids off on the bus. And it was just funny. And that was just funny to me to watch him just carry the belt around everywhere he went, bragging that he was the TNA champion. And so one day I was like, I have to own that belt. Whether it's a bootleg or the official replica belt, I have to own that belt. And well, my time has finally come. Here's what the leather looks like. Here's what it looks like over your shoulder. Really just gorgeous. Just a gorgeous replica plates. They really are, especially for their age. They still look really nice. I've seen some where they tarnish really bad, and these ones are scuffed. There are some markings on them, but to be this old, this looks pretty good in my opinion. So this did come on a send-out strap from Romeo Anderson. I'm very unfamiliar with his work. I'm familiar with his wait times and his pricing, but Chris Nichols had this for sale as it was on leather already from him. And although the leather does have some flaws and some issues, my main thing was the plates. Getting those plates here, because I can re-leather this anytime I want to, which I eventually will. But getting the plates here was my biggest concern. So even though this is on real leather, I will probably just re-leather this in the future. So like I said, this belt does come with some issues as far as the leather goes. The backing of the belt is missing a couple of screws in the back. Originally, this did not come with a belt tip at all. The replica comes with a gold or a silver TNA tip with a gold TNA logo on it. So silver tip with a gold TNA logo. The belt tip was missing. I don't know where it was. There was no belt tip on it when Chris sent it to me, so I knew about that. But I want this belt to have a tip on it, so I did add a silver tip to it on the ends. So the back of the belt, there is some screws missing, as well as different screws are used in different places of the belt, holding the plates together. So eventually I will get this fully re-leathered and done properly. So I'm not too sure what happened when it was in Romeo's hands and whose hands it went to after all that until it got to me. But there are some screws missing. The TNA belt tip was missing as well, which sucks because that's a gorgeous TNA belt tip, which I will show you right here. A beautiful silver tip with gold TNA logo. Unfortunately, like I said, it's missing. Nothing I can do about that, but the leather on this is good, especially on the front of the belt. The leather work in the front is really nice. You do have Romeo's stamp on the end of the belt. Right here is the only issue with the belt, as the grommets are touching the side plates. So that is a bummer. They should have been spaced out a little bit further, like they are on this side, just a little bit further apart. These ones are just entirely way too close. The plates on this belt seem awfully heavy. I'm gonna guess this belt weighs about 8 pounds, so let's lay it down and weigh it and see how much it weighs. All right, let's weigh the belt. Let's clear everything out. 0 pounds, lay the belt on there. We'll wait a second, take it off, and it weighs 7.2 pounds. All right, now that we've weighed the belt, let's do the snap test to make sure everything lines up. Again, like I said, I plan to re-leather this eventually anyway, so let's just see how little Romeo Anderson does things. Oh, there you go, that was pretty easy. Everything did line up, everything snapped. Of course, the belt does stand up on its own, just like that. Again, beautiful plates, great replica. If you can get one. Really, really nice belt. Again, the shell tooling along the side looks really good. Everything to me looks good, just except for the grommets on the other side of the belt. They should have been spaced like they are here. I can put my finger through here and everything's good, but on the opposite side, I can't get a finger in there. That's what she said, right? But you can't put a finger in between the grommets and that side plate, so unfortunately. But the leather overall though is really nice. It does look good, but like I said, some screws are missing. I don't know if that was Romeo's fault or whose fault it was. Silver tip on the belt. The line work and all that looks good, but it is just a bummer that those grommets touch and the screws are missing. But I think once this gets a full re-leather, I think this will be a lot better. You know, covering the back and all that stuff, I think it would be a lot better.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
All in all, a great belt to have in someone's collection, even though there are some flaws with it due to its age and things like that. But like I've said in this video, I can easily replace the leather. That's not a big deal. So I'm extremely happy and grateful to own the official TNA replica belt on real leather, and a really, really nice belt as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.